I'm sure that you are just like I am about this. You're probably sick and tired of hearing about it in the news. You're probably sick and tired of hearing about it everywhere you go. But what what really makes me more frustrated than anything else in this whole ordeal is the fact of the politicizing of this thing, and that how people can be so blind to not see they are using this thing as a means of control. I'm starting to see more people get sick again. I'm starting to actually see the people get sick. Heck, I've had family members that contracted this crap. I've had family members that came down with it, said they were deathly sick. And their children contracted it. And now, due to my own safety, because of this bio warfare, because of this whoever, which I'm pretty sure I know exactly where this thing came from, because of this stupid thing starting, we have to wear a mask everywhere we go, suffocating our face like this right here. We have to sit there, can't only breathe, can't only talk. It's frustrating. And now my father's boss, or one of the bosses, his company's owned by by this one guy, and then he hired another person to work with him, and they're the bosses that are over him, that distribute the loads, get the loads for his trucking job, and give him the runs that he gets. But here's the thing about what's going on. You watch people like Pelosi, I'm not saying her name, talking about that. See, she barely can stand up. She barely can talk. She's getting a raspy, hoarse voice. She can't even speak, and yet they're not questioning her. They're not even asking or whether she has it or not. And they're trying to take this administration down. They're trying everything they can. This was their last ditch effort. Let's just take everyone out. That's what they say. Let's just take everyone out with an illness, with a sickness. It got out of hand, I think, from what they were intending. But they're really it's sad that they did this politically. And you see all these devastating storms and things happening as well. And my prayers go to these people dealing with these storms and disastrous situations. But it's no laughing matter. It's no shrug it off, ignore it situation. This thing is real, but no one... Fear causes problems to be worse. But here's what's going on with us. Somehow or other our systems have been hacked, our phone numbers, we keep getting texts, we keep getting Chinese texts, texts and calls from the Middle East. We're getting texts from, and we talked to AT&T about it. They said there's nothing we can do. There's nothing we can do about it. We're getting calls from all over this country. My father's a truck driver, and that drives him crazy getting texts and calls from all over, and voicemails from all over this entire world. Now we're dealing with that crap. And they say there's nothing we can do. A lot of people are getting that. And then you'll get a text, oh, you have a package for $200, your order's at so-and-so, go pick it up, it got lost. Or this is Liberty Mutual. It's getting really old. It really is. And see, the fact that also everyone is living in fear in this whole thing is, I mean, my mama has a weak immune system. I would hate to see anything happen to her. And I would hate to see anything happen to any of us in this situation. And it's becoming very worrisome. You're watching this situation unfold. They open things back up, and then it's you're looking at, well, if you don't open things back up, you've got an economic collapse. If you do open things back up, this thing could spread like wildfire. But here's the thing about it. I don't think it's naturally spreading. It's not a natural spread. Whatever this thing is being spread by someone, some organization. Now we're being hacked, and this is going on where it's very frustrating. Very frustrating. I needed to get this off my chest. I haven't felt well. And every time you get sick anymore, everyone's like, COVID! COVID! Every time you feel bad, everyone thinks COVID. Just because you're sick or feel bad, that doesn't mean that's the first thing wrong with you. And I could kick the literal rear of whomever, of who's doing this. It just makes people live in fear. That's not what you want to do, folks. We've got to focus. We have to focus in unity. We have to focus in unity on love and kindness. We have to. There's family members I know that have had this mess now. They caught it again, I think. Now, my daddy's boss, my father's boss has it. Or, well, one of his bosses. Not the main guy that owns the business, as far as I know. If they have to be quarantined, he's at home. He's at home, and he said he's so sick that he said, just I can't talk on the phone. He said, I've never been so sick in my entire life. That's what my daddy's boss said. Of course, they also go on trips everywhere, because they want to go on trips. That's what they do. Not the greatest idea right now, but they said, if you catch, you do. If you don't, you don't. That's their attitude, I'm sure. But here's the thing, that he has a sickness. He has a very bad illness right now. The only thing we could do is try to stay in faith. They're trying to bring us down. They're trying everything they can. I've seen bills being signed by this administration trying to sign, just an outsider who's trying to sign things to help the people. And they're like, you can't do that, you can't do that, every step of the way. And they tried anything they could just to stop this from happening, and they're trying it again. They see a possibility of it happening, and they're trying to stop any possible success of this administration. And it's not right. It's just not right, and it's getting on my last nerves. Now, who knows? My father's boss might have this virus. And if they have to shut down and go in quarantine for 2 weeks or more, we have no income. Then we're royally screwed. We are really messed up if that happens. Pray to God. Please pray to God that that it doesn't happen. That it does not happen. Anyway, I don't know what to say. This mess is getting on my last nerve. Um, and I hope and pray that everything either gets better. I hope and pray that everything gets better. Anyway, sorry I paused for so long here. We need prayers. Things are looking quite insane. I know things are supposed to get rough, but this is not the way I wanted things to go. We needed. Never mind. Peace and God bless. Signing out. I don't know what we'll do.